good. There's everybody. Wonderful. Let's take our hands to our heart. Hi, guys. Okay, this is going to be a great day to stretch. I heard that it's raining there. Take your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Now bring your fingertips down. Lift up your arms and let your arms catch each other at the top. Now, with your inhale, go up and over. Oh my goodness. And just listen to your body. In other words, if it needs to go a little further, go further. If it needs to ease into things, ease into things. Breathe as you lift and go over. Breathe as you lift and go over. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Let's take a hand down. You could take a foot over, hi Shireen, and go down into these little rotations. In other words, this is you following your gut for rotations, breathing. Act like I'm pulling your hand. Breathe into that rib cage. Inhale. Now as you're ready, exhale, come up and take it to the other side. Up and over. Breathe and over. Now one hand's down. The upper body's rotating. This is really good for flexibility in the shoulders and in the back, and posture and low back hair. And for you guys got some respiratory illnesses recently, just know that this is so good to help those secondary respiratory muscles. Take an inhale, and as you're ready, exhale down. Now the feet can be underneath your hips. Go up with your inhale and take a little back bend. The hands are going to go to the floor. Now you can either meet me in a down dog, or if you would like to take a vinyasa, you can. A vinyasa is from high push up or plank. You bend your elbows and you go into an inhale up dog. And then you lift your hips and you add a push up to go to down dog. Now bend one knee and bend the other. Now we're giving some attention to the calves. Does that feel? Yeah, that looks good, guys. You're in a down dog, so your hips can go higher. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now both heels press. Feel the calves stretch. Push the hips back. Now get ready. Lift your heels. Roll through your lower back, middle back, upper back, and go into up dog. If your hands or wrists are getting tired, go to your forearms or do cat-cow. Otherwise, press the heels, then lift the heels, articulate through your back. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale, lift the heels, stretch through the back, tuck, press, and your whole body is warming up. Let's do one more beautiful belly curl. Nice. Now let the knees down for a moment and keep the toes curled under. Push back until you have a foot stretch. Push back until your feet are stretching. You may feel your low back too, but I really want to give some attention to those feet. Toes are pulled under. Hands are pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now walk back until your elbows are on the mat and you're in a plank on your forearms, and I want you to hold. Enjoy your abdominal strength. Enjoy your forearms being strong. Your knees are long. 10, 9, 8, 7. Karen, are you good? Can you hear me? 6. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now rest your pelvis. Now put your hands on the floor and come up. Now you're in a Bhujangasana is cobra. You're in a cobra pose. Hold and notice your elbows can point towards the floor. Your chest is open. Your neck is easy, and if you can add on, look over your shoulder. Inhale forward, look over your shoulder. Inhale forward, hold. Now lower yourself down, and I'm going to adjust my camera, but take your hands beside your pelvis and lift up your back. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hands together, interlacing or resting, and then go up again. Neck is soft. Interlace the other way and come up. Lower your toes, press yourself up, cobra. Now you may notice you're a little more open. Yep. Yeah, leave your hands down. There you go. 10. Catherine, that looks great. 8. Shoulders are down just a little bit, G. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down, and if you can, either interlace your fingers or hold on to your ankles. If you cannot, just do the interlaced fingers, that's fine. Breathe. And relax. Let's do it again. Go up, breathe. And relax. Child pose. Now you can pull your toes under again and feel the feet stretch as you push your hands into the floor. Relax your neck. 5. And take that downward dog again. Press your heels back. This time push your left foot on your right heel. 5. To get one calf a little bit more attention. Feels so good. Now take the other foot down and push on it. 5. And both heels down. 5. Let your left knee down. Leave your left hand on the floor. Lift up your right arm. Open up. Breathe, lift, open. Yep, lift up your arm. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Knee down, hand down. Open up your arm. Open up the hip. 10. 8. 5. 2. Inhale. And then exhale. Now, downward dog. Hold. You're going to shift your weight and go into a plank, and either on your hands or on your elbows, you're going to pull your right knee under for a flamingo. Please choose what's good for you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Put that foot back. Put your other knee under. 8, 7, 4, 2. That foot back. Now take a side plank and open up your arm. 10 counts here. Love it. See if you can stay longer and take your arm over your ear, kind of like you're reaching for the other side of the room, and hold. You might even be able to lift your hip up. Hold. Now go to your other side. I'm going to turn my body, but you can just get to the other forearm if you want. First, have the hand up, side plank, 10. Take the arm over, 10. keep kind of pushing your hip up. Nice, Karen. Take that inhale. And then exhale. Lower that hip down. Now we're going to make sure you have enough room on your mat. Grab a sip if you need. We're going to do some yogic bicycle, which is abs. Make sure you have enough room. Use your abs to roll down and then put your hands at the back of your head. You're going to rotate. Hey, Polly, we're going to do rotations with your shoulders coming off the mat. That a girl. And exhale. Pull your belly in. Stretch out one leg. Good, Catherine, looking strong. Pull your toes back if you'd like to add on a variation. 10 more. 9. Good, Jean. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now both feet are down and lift up your hips 3 times. Bridge. 2. Now stay here. If you would like to add on, hold your right leg in the air for a count of 10. Hold, hold, hold. Inhale. Lower that foot and take your other leg up. Hold. Left foot down. Now arms overhead and stay. 10. Lower down, hands to your feet, and either feet together or happy baby, your choice. 5, yep. 4, 3, 2. Now, see if you can lift up, right leg up, left leg down. Left and right are going to switch places. Good. If you need to modify, your head can stay down. If you'd like it harder, your shoulder blades are off the mat. Now pull your toes back. 10. Good, Karen. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now rest for just a moment. Hug your legs in, and you might even rock this time. Right and left. Lift up your right leg, and if you can hold your toe, great. Options are lift up your left leg above the floor, maybe 6 inches, right leg in the air, and your shoulder blades are off the mat for an ab crunch, plus a hamstring stretch, plus that left leg. And I like it, Catherine, the other end could be behind your head as a way to kind of modify there. All right, inhale. Relax for a moment. Take your left hand to your left foot. Reach your right leg about 6 inches above the floor. Lift up. I'm going to go through all the options, but if you know yours, go for it. So the left hamstring has a stretch. The right leg's hovering. Your right hand as a modification could be behind your skull. Belly in. Inhale. And exhale. Hug those legs by hands to your feet and pull the knees beside your ribs. If you can, stretch out the knees a little bit and change it up like a V. 10. 5. 2. Inhale. And exhale. Now, your hands are going to go underneath your legs. You can kick up, cross your ankles, hands to the front, step or jump back. Now, if that did not work out as planned, just get the plank any way you can. You can bend your elbows and do an up dog. Strong on your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And you can curl your toes and go into a down dog. Now, press your heels towards the floor. You might be able to lift your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're going to do a side Maldrasana. I want to show you that you can do it on your hand, which is side plank plus the foot back, or if you need to, go to your elbow or your forearm. So your choice. 10, yeah, 9, good, Karen. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lift the hips, 3, 2. Now the other side, you're going to do either forearm or hand, you choose. You're like a side plank first, but then your top foot goes behind you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now have a seat for a moment. You can hold your feet and balance your feet off the floor, or a leg, or both legs. 10. Good. Excuse me. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Now your feet can go together. For a moment, take your inner thigh stretch called bound angle. I like to add a foot opener here, a toe opener here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Now either stay, or if you can do a reverse plank or reverse table, you can take that. So either stay here if your wrists just don't like these, or reverse table, or reverse plank. 10, 9, 8, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lower your hips, sit up and hold hands with yourself and make a circle with your wrist and make it the other way. Nice. Hold the palm prayer, I'll call it prayer pose, and then lower. 5, 4, it's a great hand stretch. 3. All right, we're going to take an inhale, and you're going to use your abs to roll back about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Before you hit the floor with your shoulders, pull your legs in and hug them. Okay, you're like a little cannonball. Stretch out your arms and legs and then hug them. Stretch out your arms and legs and hug them. And try 8 more. And try 7. Good. Try 6. And try 5. Lift up your shoulders a little bit more if you can. 3, Polly. 2, 1. Now rest, hug your legs in. Take your hands underneath your thighs. See if you can kick up with your abs. Exhale and pause. Now you're hovering your feet above the floor. This may be enough. Maybe you can let go with your hands. Maybe you can straighten your legs and do some type of boat pose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze your legs together. 5, 4, come up a little bit in your torso, Betty, just a little higher. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Really good. Now let your feet down. Take your legs out like you're a big V. Inhale. On your exhale, hinge. Try 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, come up. We're going to take those legs in the middle. I'm going to turn, so I'm on my mat. Take a downward facing dog and bend one knee. And then bend the other, and then bend one knee, and bend the other, and one more time, bend one knee, and bend the other. Both heels press down. Now your elbows are going to come to the mat. Now you may have to walk your toes back 2 inches for this, but shift to plank and then push your hips up, dolphin. Shift to plank, shift your back, shift forward, shift back, forward and back. You should feel your abdominals helping you. Strong arms. Inhale and exhale. Lower and lift. 2 more times. Lower to plank and lift. Lower to plank and lift. Now hold your plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest your pelvis. Press your hands into the floor again. 10, 8, 6, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale. Now, press back downward dog. See if you can do it from here. If not, get there any way you can. Press back downward dog. Option, lift up your right leg in a line with your body and try to hold this 3-legged dog for 5. Up in the air is your right leg. 4, up towards the sky. 3, 2. Now that foot comes down, try to lift up your left leg towards the sky. Good, good, Polly. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, lower that foot. Now let your knees down, open up your shins in a frog or a bound angle. So the frog would be here, but you know the bound angle we did about 5 postures ago, you could do that one instead. Now this is also a nice place if you want a pillow under your head, or like you did, Karen, just grab a sip. I'm going to cue it after this too. So let your inner thighs be your focus. You're stretching out. There is a low back release here too. Good. Five, 4, 3, 2. Take another inhale and then come up to your hands and knees. As promised, grab a sip if you'd like. Then pick up your right foot and hold on to your ankle and press up. Looks good, guys. Breathe, enjoy. Now try the other one, hand to foot and lift up. There you go, Catherine. Inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog, press back. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, come up to your hands. You could do a halfway up position, like a table, like you're a long table. Now, with your blood pressure in check, so once you feel balanced, come up and go into a back bend. I will change my camera in just a moment. I just want to get you up there. Yeah, and a back bend, lift. Upper back, stretch. You can even catch your own hands. Inhale and exhale, hands to your heart. Lift and spread your toes and then try your tree pose. So your right foot comes to your calf or your inner thigh. Now you could just be palms together or arms up. I do like to add this little extra shoulder opener and just find stability here. Polly. That's it. Hands together when you're ready. Lower your foot. And lift and spread your toes a few times here. And then try your other foot up, calf or inner thigh. You could do a hand together or hand up, or there you go, buddy, or a cow face. Yeah, I like it. Woo! Keep going. Now when you're ready, your hands do come to the front again. Lower your foot. Woo. This time, lift and open up your arm. Hold onto your foot or ankle. Quad stretch. Now rib down, pubic bone up. Arm could be ahead. Try to feel the front thigh and your shoulder chest, and then you're balancing. And open it. Now as you're ready, come back. Good, Jean. Hands together at your heart. That's exactly what you do. You just come back to hands at your heart anytime you need. Arm up and around. Hold onto your foot. Now at first, just stand tall. Pull the rib down. Pull the pubic bone up. Breathe fully. That's really good. Take an inhale. And as you're ready, bring that down. Hands together at your heart. Now your feet are going to be about hip width apart. Go up with your arms. Sit in a chair and hold. Palms together. Now your main goal here is that your knees are tracking with your second toe. They're not knocking together or winging out. This is optional only if you can. Either stay here or lift up your right ankle and open up that hip while you balance on one leg. 10, 8, 5, 3, 2, lower the foot. See if you can just go to the other side, or if you need to stay with 2 feet, do that. It opens up the hip too. You want to open up that hip. 10. Neck soft, so you might have to look down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good, Jean. 2, and then 1, and then stand up. Nice job. Now take your arms up and behind you. Interlace. Now either stay here or lift and spread your toes. Take your right leg back, parallel to the floor or on that way. Try to hold warrior 3 for 20. Balancing and strengthening that left glute. Take that inhale and exhale, come back. Now interlace your fingers the other way. Lift and spread your toes. Other side. Hinge. Take another inhale. Now as you're ready, come up. Nice job. Now we're going to add on to that. Right foot forward, left foot back. Go up with your arms and up with your arms and up with your arms. You got it. You're on a railroad track. You're not on a tightrope. Hold hands with yourself or namaste in the back, or hold your elbows, some type of shoulder chest opener. Hinge forward and balance. You're in a pyramid pose. Check your neck. For me, it's about a toe gaze, but you want to make sure your neck feels good here and you're not cranking it up at the screen. Now push up, take your other foot to the front and step back. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, exhale, hinge. Push your shoulders open, keep that front knee long but soft. Inhale, exhale, open up your torso, bring your feet together, hands at the heart. Let's grab a sip. And take a wide, spread out angle pose. Now, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a down dog with this. So you're going to take your legs out wide. Inhale, arms open. And exhale, come down. Now at first, just let your hands touch the floor. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, you can do that. Pull on the floor and stretch those inner thighs. You could interlace your fingers too and let them go over. You could come down to the floor and walk out and do a hammock pose, which is like a down dog with wide legs. Toes in of the heels. Nice. Lengthen your legs a bit. And then, good, Shireen, you can push forward and do an up dog. Yeah, let's do that. Up, and then down dog. Now you can stay put if you want, or you can do about 5 of these. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and push back. Now walk back in. See if you can leave your right knuckles down and your left arm up. The reason I said knuckles is because that sometimes is a little nicer on your wrist. So your other arm is up like you're a windmill. Upper back rotation flexibility is really important for keeping your upper back from getting rounded. Take that hand down, open up. And then down. Now, you can pull your feet in a little bit and come in between. And if that does not work out, you can take the happy baby posture that we usually add when we're on our back sides. So you may walk your feet in a little closer, Miss Karen. The other trick here is to put a yoga block or two underneath your booty. I like to add the hands together and pull down so you get this forearm stretch too. Looks good, guys. All right, just for a moment. Yeah, there you go. Polly, you'll be on your backside holding your feet in happy baby. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Inhale. And then exhale. You can let your hands down and you can put yourself back into a downward dog. Push your heels to the floor. Walk it out. Give your ankles some stretching, calves. Now you can shift into plank, and I want you to either be on your elbows or your hands. I want you to decide. You're going to be doing the right knee to left elbow flamingo. That's a diagonal. So I want you to find where you need to be for 8, 7. So you're in a little plank. And you can drop your hips a little bit, Polly, to make it more abdominals. Yes, you should feel more abs. Now the right foot goes back. Take the left knee to the right elbow. And it's a hard move. You can be on your hands or your forearms. And then push back, down dog. Now go to your shins. If your knees need more protection, you can double up your mat. Pull your toes under. Lift up your right arm. Now I'm going to give you a couple ways. You could do hand here and hand here. You could put hand here and pause for 5 and then do the other side, or left hand to the other heel. Good, okay. Now if your hands don't touch and one arm's in the air, just count for about 3 more. Those of you with one hand in the air can go to the other hand to foot. So you're switching. Those of you with both heels, just stay here. Make sure you have a peach underneath your chin. Inhale. Lift your heart. Exhale. Now, rest in child pose. Now pull your toes under, and that's a foot stretch. I would like to add on, if you want more foot stretch, come up. Your toes are under. If you want more stretch, put your fingers back. That's nickname is toe crush asana. So I have my toes curled under. Lifting up the hips adds the quads. You don't have to do this one. You could be in vertical, or you could do a child's pose with the toes curled under. 5, 4, good, Polly, great. 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale. Nice job. And then take your fanny down. Grab a sip because we're going down a little bit. So grab a sip. Use your abs. Take 10 counts, but before your shoulder blades touch the floor, pause. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. Squeeze your knees together a little bit. 5, 4, 3, Now right before your shoulder blades touch, put your hands behind your head, lift up your legs and try to lengthen one leg, rotate to the other and lengthen one leg and rotate. So legs are long, you're rotating your torso, your hands are behind your head, your abs pull in. Two, one. Right ankle to left thigh, reach your hand through the window. If you are having a hard time reaching your hip, you can always put a pillow or a yoga block under your head. Five. Try your other side, ankle to thigh. Reach your hands through. Now take your left leg long on the mat. You can take your right knee over. Your right arm could do about 5 circles. And you can leave it out like a palm up position and stretch. Oh, look at you. Yeah, stretch that back. Stretch that hip. There you go, Karen. And your hand is like a paperweight on that knee. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, let's go to the other side. Right leg long, left knee down. Twist. Hand to the thigh. Go open. you're ready, gently come back. Put your feet wider than your mat and take your right knee down and put your left ankle on top. So your left ankle rests on top, your arms can be overhead, stretch out the top of that thigh. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, take that other foot down and drop it, knee down, and right ankle rest on that thigh. And then you can take those legs long and do a full body stretch. Now we're going to lift up the right leg, but you may like to have a Dynaband, or you might like to have a Pilates ring. The right hamstring is going to be the focus. You can wrap the heel arch area with your band and pull the leg up. The other leg pulls down. If you have a foam roller or a yoga block, you can put the yoga block or foam roller underneath your sacrum, and then you get another hip flexor stretch. You don't have to do this one, so Polly, if you don't have this, don't worry. You get a great hamstring stretch. And then the hip flexor can sometimes get a stretch just by pouring down to the floor with the legs up. So this just gives it an even deeper stretch though. Now your knee is soft, the one that's in the air especially. Make sure it's not hurting your knee or your sit bone. Relax your shoulders. Take that leg across the midline a little bit. Feel the outer hamstring. Take that leg out to the side a little bit. Now it's more inner thigh. Inhale, and as you exhale, let the other foot come up. Take the other leg down and make sure the knee is long but soft. It's not hurting your knee or sit bone to have this stretch. Your shoulders are soft. That leg can go across the midline. Now take another inhale. And as you exhale, get rid of the strap and take a full body stretch. Your arms are long. Reach through the fingers, reach through the toes, shift through the legs. And then you can take your legs up on a wall. That's a great one for circulation. You can also just rest in Shavasana. Now with your inhale, just try to expand every single part of your rib cage, your lungs, all the alveoli, the cells of the lungs. And as you exhale, let it all go. Inhale, try to expand every single cell of your lungs. Give it all new breath. Let that be your focus. Exhale, release every last bit. Inhale fully. Two more. One more. And then gently come into a place of comfortable sitting. And take an ear to shoulder, an ear to shoulder, reach your other arm down. Beautiful, Polly, great. And try to get your spine a little taller. Shreen, I think you might be able to lean to your right a little bit. Yeah, can you feel, yeah, your body was going with you, and that's okay. It's just going to feel a little deeper if you just keep the spine up. There you go. I'm so relaxed. I don't know. Now tuck the chin like you have a flower on your collar. That's levator scapula. Big muscle that's when we shrug our shoulders in a perception of stress, or if it's cold, I've heard it's cold there. So come up and ear to shoulder and try the other arm and then reach this in. Shoulders drop. Yeah. Good. Yep. Reach down, reach down, reach down. And then a little tuck, you know how we did earlier. And then when you're ready, just try to find neutral and let your hands to your heart. So notice how the heart connection, when your hands are there, how it helps you come inside and it helps you get rid of the noise of the world. Your gut is always giving you information. And when something's bad for us, it feels like restriction or constriction. And when it's good for us, it feels like expansion and opening and lightness. So you have a big guidance system inside your cells that transcends and is there before the mind gets in the way or before the outside sources try to tell you what to do or what not to do. You have a gut, and this meditation practice helps you get more in touch with that. So breathe in and know that your heart is guiding you, and you can trust it as you go through your day. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes come back into the room, and with so much care and appreciation, may you trust your gut. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.